most medications for colitis do absolutely nothing and can actually make your colitis symptoms worse. And this isn't just me telling you this. Here's a lab study right here that says like 50% of the people on these colitis medications, even the hardcore biologics, they don't see any improvement. And only 20% of them will ever achieve colitis remission with these drugs. I took these drugs and they did nothing. They did nothing for my colitis. I took them for years. The only thing that got my colitis symptoms under control was addressing the root cause. For a long time, I thought the root cause was diet, which is kind of funny because the colon doesn't digest food, so why would diet work at all? I discovered the work of Dr. Hammer in German New Medicine, and he said that colitis always starts after a traumatic event. And it's usually the conflict is, what is crap I want to get rid of, but I can't. What was stressing you out when your colitis symptoms started? Was it stress with the family, with your job, with your romantic relationship, with your kids, with your sports team, with your friends in your online video game? Was it with inheritance? Was it with buying a property, buying your house? Was it something with your business? The first step to treating, look, colitis medications can, for a time, reduce your colitis symptoms, and they do have a time and a place, but colitis medications will never ever cure your colitis because they do not address the root cause. People who go on colitis medications and they get better, they just were lucky because they just naturally resolved the conflict that started their colitis. But for most people who have colitis and it stays on, even while taking the most expensive and dangerous drugs out there, it's because the conflict in the background is still off and on, putting their colon in and out of overdrive. And a lot of the times the colitis symptoms are making the conflict worse because they're so sick they can't address the conflict and the conflict just grows.